Green. Rebound. She's left alone. Mission accomplished for the first time in history. The Chicago Sky, WNBA champions.
The Chicago Sky, once a beacon of hope in the WNBA, has plunged into free fall, culminating in the dismissal of head coach Reese Witherspoon after a disastrous 13-27 season.
We're here with Chicago Sky head coach Reese Witherspoon. Well, Coach, you've mentioned before that this game has given you so much, from the people, the opportunities. It's now brought you here to Chicago. What does it mean to you to get the chance to lead this WNBA organization?
Well, it's a seat that you've worked so hard to get to, but when you look at the young women who are assembled on this team, it's exciting. It's exciting to be a part of their lives, part of their growth, their development, and to build something special here.
The turmoil is far from over, with Angel Reese, the self-proclaimed face of women's basketball, standing at the epicenter of the chaos, her polarizing presence transforming the locker room into a battleground of clashing egos and simmering tensions.
You, of course, you got the matchup today against Caitlin Clark and the Fever. You two have had memorable matchups on the floor in college. Her days at Iowa, your days at LSU. How would you describe the evolution of this rivalry now that you guys are both at the professional level?
I think all of the rookies have done a great job being able to elevate and go to the next level and allow it to translate. I think we've all done a great job, especially me and Caitlin, being able to have so much publicity come to the league and come to the game. And so many people are watching the game. I mean, this is long overdue. I mean, these women of the league that I've been watching for a really, really long time, they deserve this.
The tale of what happens when individual ambition overshadows team unity is playing out in real time for the Chicago Sky. Reflecting on my own career, entering my name into the draft was a major decision, and since then, my expectations have skyrocketed. I've broken records and even been named an all-star, something I hadn't anticipated. While I know I'm not yet the player I aspire to be, I'm learning to give myself grace while also recognizing my progress. Off the court, I've been just as busy, including attending the Mala event on my birthday after morning practice. But how did things go so wrong for the Sky, and can they ever recover? Strap in, because from questionable leadership to shattered team chemistry, this downfall is a cautionary tale as wild as it gets. This isn't just about basketball, it's about a city's pride, a team's legacy, and the high-stakes drama that unfolds when egos collide. From Reese's controversial antics to Kennedy Carter's looming departure, the Sky's meltdown has become must-watch drama. Yesterday, the Chicago Sky faced off against the Indiana Fever for the third time this season, setting the stage for a crucial matchup. The game started off hot, but this isn't just a story of failure. It's a story of redemption waiting to happen. Will the Sky rise from the ashes, or will they continue to spiral into irrelevance? The stakes have never been higher, and we're here to break it all down. Before diving in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on this unfolding saga. Just a few years ago, the Chicago Sky were at the pinnacle of the WNBA, celebrating their 2021 championship. Fast forward to today, and the franchise is nearly unrecognizable. A 13-27 record, a fractured locker room, and a revolving door of coaches and players have left fans questioning everything. What happened to the team that once embodied resilience and unity? The answer lies in a series of missteps, from poor leadership to a culture that prioritized individual stardom over team success. The downfall began with the departure of key players like Candace Parker, who left for Las Vegas after the championship win, followed by the abrupt exit of James Wade, the coach and GM who abandoned the team midseason for an NBA role. This created a leadership vacuum that Reese Witherspoon struggled to fill. Her tenure as head coach was marked by questionable decisions and a locker room that quickly turned against her. By the end of the season, it was clear that the Sky were in disarray. But the problems run deeper than coaching changes. Team culture has eroded, with players openly criticizing the lack of direction and accountability. Younger players have struggled to find their roles, while veterans have questioned the team's commitment to fundamental values like discipline and teamwork. The result? A franchise that was once a model of success now serves as a cautionary tale of how quickly things can fall apart. When Angel Reese was drafted by the Chicago Sky with the 7th overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, she was hailed as the future of the franchise, a dynamic player with a larger-than-life personality meant to lead the team back to glory. Instead of inspiring a turnaround, however, her presence has been a lightning rod for controversy. From her on-court antics to her off-court bravado, Reese has divided fans and teammates alike. Her bold claim that she will be remembered as one of the main reasons for women's basketball's popularity in the next 20 years only added fuel to the fire. While there's no denying her talent, averaging 16.8 points and 10.6 rebounds per game, her leadership style has been called into question. Reports of locker room conflicts and favoritism have painted a picture of a player more focused on her own legacy than team success. The tipping point came during a game against Caitlin Clark, where Reese's controversial flagrant foul sparked outrage. Her justification, that it was a play on the ball and that referees gave Clark preferential treatment, was met with widespread skepticism. Social media erupted, calling her out for deflecting blame, and the incident became symbolic of the Sky's lack of chemistry. Reese's rise within a broken system has only amplified the chaos, leaving fans to wonder, is she the savior the Sky hoped for, or the catalyst for their downfall? Meanwhile, Kennedy Carter, the team's best shooter and one of their few bright spots this season, has made it clear she wants out. Averaging 17.5 points per game, Carter has been stellar on the court, but off it, she has expressed frustration with the Sky's leadership. In a social media post, she even asked fans where she should play next, sending shockwaves through the WNBA community. While some fans supported her criticism of the franchise's dysfunction, others accused her of airing dirty laundry. Regardless of where one stands, one thing is clear. If Carter leaves, it will be another massive blow to a team already struggling to stay afloat. Tyler Marsh, the new head coach, has been evasive when asked about her future, fueling rumors that the Sky are prepared to let her go. Carter's potential departure highlights the Sky's inability to retain top talent, proving that the chaos is far from over. Teresa Weatherspoon's brief tenure as head coach was supposed to usher in a new era, but it quickly turned into a nightmare. From the start, she struggled to connect with her players, and reports of favoritism and poor decision-making plagued her leadership. By the end of the season, it was clear she had lost the locker room. Her departure marked the end of a failed experiment, but the damage had already been done. The Sky are now left to pick up the pieces of what was supposed to be a rebuilding year but instead became a disaster. Meanwhile, as the Sky's spiral downward, the Indiana Fever have been quietly building a dynasty. Under the leadership of head coach Stephanie White, general manager Amber Cox, and president Kelly Krauskopf, the Fever have created a culture rooted in discipline, openness, and teamwork. The result? A team that isn't just winning games but also winning the hearts of fans. Rookie sensation Caitlin Clark has been instrumental in their success, but it's not just her talent. It's her leadership and ability to integrate into a team alongside stars like Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. The contrast between the Sky and Fever is staggering. While one team thrives under strong leadership and clear vision, the other drowns in dysfunction. The Fever's rise is proof that success in the WNBA isn't just about talent. It's about culture, something the Sky desperately lack. Now, the Chicago Sky are at a crossroads. With a new head coach in Tyler Marsh and a roster full of potential, there's still hope for a turnaround, but it won't be easy. Marsh has emphasized the importance of discipline and teamwork, but changing a fractured culture will take time. The first step is addressing the locker room divide, uniting players who have been at odds for months and holding everyone accountable, from Reese to Carter to the younger players.